Cromaglass Corporation and Myers Engineered Wastewater Division have cooperated on design and supply of a total sewerage system that will utilize both firms' technical capabilities for collection and treatment of wastewater, where topographical and environmental conditions make large municipal-type wastewater treatment facilities unfeasible. The Cromaglass and Myers alternative provides a solution for wastewater management problems in small communities, such as Cane Garden Bay in the beautiful British Virgin Islands. Installation has been made where a pollution-free environment is critical to the businesses and livelihood of the area's population. Over many years, several hotels, restaurants, and residential housing structures utilize septic tanks with drain fields for sewage disposal. These have failed and drained into stagnant pools such as this one adjacent to the beach. In peak tourist season, beachgoers and tourists were being diverted to other beaches due to high bacterial count of the normally pristine blue waters of this bay off the Caribbean Sea. To provide a response for the sanitary and health-compromising situation, a Washington, D.C., British Virgin Islands-based company, Caribbean Basin Enterprises, with Advanced Engineering Corporation, combined the expertise of Cromaglass, American Pump Systems Incorporated, and Myers Engineered Wastewater Division for the mechanical collection and biological treatment programs. Projects of this type have three main components: the collection equipment, the pump stations, and the wastewater treatment equipment. Overall, the plan for this small community wastewater collection and treatment program was to initially calculate necessary grade levels to enable best possible placement of the wastewater collection lines and pump stations, which is determined by high groundwater conditions found along a flat expanse of beach area surrounded by suddenly rising hills and mountains. Engineering personnel from Cromaglass, Myers, Caribbean Basin Enterprises, and Advanced Engineering determined on-site grade readings. This information was communicated to the Myers Pump Company offices, where a complex computerized program permitted fast design for the collection and pumping system. A special feature of this Virgin Islands project was the speed with which the design, equipment delivery, and installation were accomplished. Time limits were mandatory due to the seasonal conditions for peak tourist arrivals. Accordingly, the British Virgin Islands government issued the contract fixing a deadline for the completion. Site preparations were initiated with excavation and pouring of concrete base pads on which the Cromaglass batch treat tanks would be located. The Myers-designed wastewater collection system is a low-pressure collection process including gravity sewer lines from the buildings to each of 34 fiberglass pump stations. From here, 3-inch force mains transport wastewater to a splitter box located in front of the Cromaglass treatment modules, which divides the wastewater flow evenly among the three 15,000 gallons per day treatment modules. Next step was to transport tanks from port to the limited access beach area and the placement of tanks on location. Stainless steel tie-downs are utilized to secure the systems to the concrete pads to eliminate potential flotation problems. All electrical connections are made between the control panels and the junction box. Internal system wiring is pre-installed at the factory. When the fiberglass tanks have been stabilized onto the base, connections between the tank sections are made with PVC piping, 6-inch size for the bottom of the tanks and 2-inch at the top, which are used for water flow between tanks. Finally, backfilling of the tanks is made utilizing select local materials. Since the Cromaglass treatment systems, by government choice, are located on public school property, it was a prerequisite that there be no distracting noise or offensive odor. Treated wastewater effluent from Cromaglass systems can be pumped through a filter system and